It is now half an hour after I'm supposed to start streaming. You've all been very patient waiting for me. I'm here. The cat is here. Life is going on. Because I was like, oh, I'm going to just be a couple minutes late because I have to finish eating dinner. And then my roommate, is like, do you know where Sophie is? I'm like, I thought I heard her squeak when I walked in my room. But I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, all of this is a big old mess. And I very much appreciate that you are all here. So, yeah. Hades. We get to pick up somebody else's emotional problems that are not my emotional problems. Hold on. Just looking at what's in the background here. I think that's just Hades himself. I'll have to take another look because, yeah, it looks like there's like the feet. There's like a weird twisty beard thing. Maybe he's leaning to one side. Does he have like a cane? Is that part of the chair? I don't know. I'm going to take another look at him when I see him, which I could just go do immediately because if I remember correctly, we are in the House of Hades. Thank you. Those coins. That's Karen. All right. So do I remember what any of the buttons do? Yes, actually, because dash is where my feet go. It's on the bottom. Sorry. Oh, man. Oh! This one is sad. Can I make you less sad? Can we be friends? Denied. Who are you talking to, Dad? What's on his head? Hold on, sorry. No, that's not his head. That's his shoulder. Oh, it's them. Oh, he's talking to them. Oh, sorry. They just... Let me turn the music up. See if that's better. Is that better? I'm getting overwhelmed by... Oh, you can see their reactions. Hold on. We're going to watch court happen. Okay. Hold on. That one's grumpy. Sorry. I was talking about things, but I got distracted by the fact that I'm playing a game. Denied again. Does he ever not deny them? Hi, why did you... Next. Hold on. We gotta watch this. Oh, it's freaking out. Denied. Oh, I like that they've got little voice. Oh, this is all rhetorical. Come forth. What? This... Truly. Granted. Okay, so not everyone gets denied. Next. I'm waiting. His beards kind of look like... Oh, that one's a no-go. Looks like Karen's... The coin. Karen's coin. Or Charon. I wonder how they'll... I don't remember how they pronounce that. Okay, because I think I would have noticed if they were all standing in a line when I got here last time. So... Obol? Is that the name of Karen's coins? Coins for the ferryman? See? It's a thing that gets referenced a lot. Hi, friend. Hey, Mango Cat. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Mother 3 is an excellent game. Alright, so I'm going to do a little... Oh, hold on. I'm going to listen to this, and then we're going to do...
How's it going?
1 in 3 chance. Cause him death. Poison mushroom. That doesn't seem like a good idea. Karen Bucks. Oh my god, Dr. Sweets, I like that. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead before we dive into this game, and do a little bit of housekeeping stuff. I don't know if I'll do this every stream or not. We'll see. So if you're here for the first time, welcome. I'm Lauren. I talk a lot during streams, frequently about the game, but not exclusively. So we're going to be very slow as we get through this. The way the gameplay of this, like, and the pacing of it seems to go, likely we're going to go through, I'm going to scream about bad guys while we fight things, and then we'll come back here and just hang out and talk about things in between runs, is my guess how things are going to go. But we'll see. If you're looking for somebody who's a super awesome, amazing, really, really technically skilled speedrunner type person, Kath has redeemed Hydrate. I will do so. I am not that person. But if you want to hear somebody who really likes Greek mythology and stories and things like that talk about these things, I'm your girl. So oh god, Dad's back to work. I'm just gonna go in here, so I don't have to hear him working. But yeah, so spoilers and backseating are a no-go. I want to re-establish what a spoiler is, or what backseating is, like kind of like what my comfort level is, because we had a lot of people, even people who are regulars who I love very much, but I can tell you are all very excited about this game, kind of getting a little ahead of themselves last time. So I want to just go ahead and say, that's true, Yamavai. Yes, I'm going to my room so I don't have to hear Dad anymore. But just as an FYI, like, I will figure out, or I won't figure out, but it's on me if I don't figure out, mechanics. So unless I specifically say, chat, can you help me with this? Does anyone have any advice? Like, I will try to make it expressly clear if I am requesting actual help. In which case, if I do ask for help, usually I'll be like, either like, yes, no, is this, please only yes, no. Or I'll be like, can you give me like some hint, like, but I try to phrase my questions yes, no as much as possible so I can get little bits and pieces of information and put them together. What I don't want is to be told how to play the game, or to be told what the cool and shiny little things are, or to be told what seems suspicious. That's one thing. A lot of people last stream were like, gosh, what could all the gods be talking about? You think you understand it, but there's more. I'm like, let me figure that out. I just started the game. For all I know, all of the gods are telling the whole truth and nothing but the truth. I have literally no information that the game has presented me to make me think otherwise. And so I would like to experience the game as the game presents itself to me. And if you, in your little clever minds, are aware of stuff that I don't know, and you're like, what she doesn't realize is that this entire thing is actually just a simulation of the Greek gods, but really they're all aliens hurtling through space on a spaceship. Don't go tell me that. Fortunately for you, our Discord server has a channel specifically for you to talk about spoilers and things like that, so you can all sit together and be like, man, I can't wait to see what happens when she discovers that Zeus is actually a giant carrot with rabbit ears and a Bugs Bunny voice. Man, I wonder what she's gonna think when that happens. Like, yeah, then you can yell to each other about this. And meantime, I'll be like, do I have no idea what this is. As long as, like, we can generally try to keep, like, please keep that peanut gallery stuff where I don't see it. And I will ask if I have questions with the controls. I recognize that it can be very frustrating to watch me sometimes because I have a hard time with controls, but I'm doing so much better than I used to do. Like, if you're ever like, God, it's the button, just remember Majora's Mask. Remember what happened when I played Majora's Mask. At least we're not there now. So yeah. And as far as like story bits and things like this, my thing is noticing little details and stuff. And so I know that you really want me to notice the details. but give me the chance to, even if I will almost certainly let you down at some point. And I hate letting people down. I really do. But let me try to figure it out. Okay. Yeah. And see, when Chrono was saying I was internally screaming at you to dash for the first half hour of the last stream, I recognize that discomfort is there, which is why I recommend that you all sit together in your Peanut Gallery stream spoiler chat, and you can all be screaming together, which is very, like, cathartic. You let it out. So and then you don't have to be super uncomfortable with my bad playing. Because eventually I'll figure out that I can dash, and we will all be so much happier. Like, it's good times. I do not check the spoiler area because I have overlapping games. And so I don't want to wander in.
Who needs sleep?
He's a true teenager. Teenagers run in one of two categories. Even though he's not, I don't think he's actually a teenager. I think he might actually be a grown-up, but I'm not sure. Either way, there's either the, like, I don't need sleep, I can stay up all night, or I require 12 hours of sleep to live, and school does not allow this to happen. Yeah, so Hitsuki's saying that I'll notice things with the way that I look at things. So hinting things, it takes away from the experience. Like, I know everyone's like bouncing up and down wanting to tell me the thing, but we will all have a better time. And even you will be happier when I'm like, oh, is that a thing? And everyone's like, because like picking the first doors that I got to choose between, I could tell there was something that I was supposed to be figuring out with there because you guys were getting really exciting. I could like see you like vibrating with intensity. No, I didn't realize that was because one of them was going to be Artemis, and everyone was very excited for me to meet Artemis. But I'll figure these things out. I will. I'm gonna take them apart and piece them back together way more than anyone wants me to. It'll be great. Look at this. Okay, I just want to say I have leveled up as a gamer. For all that I'm like, please be patient with my lack of controls. I sat down at a game I've only played once before and was like, oh, do I remember any buttons? And I was like, no, I do. I remember the run button because it's where feet go. Because it's on the bottom of the controller and your feet are on the bottom of your body. It's so amazing. Because like even harder than controlling like actually executing the controls, remembering what happens on a controller is just very, very hard. Very, very hard for me. Yes, I require mnemonics. So normally this would be my jump button.
I only wish.
Ah! No fighting in the house, but you can dash around. He wants to smash everything, but he can't. Zagreus, honey. Okay. So I have some options. But given that I feel like I'm obligated to use that one, but I don't want it. I don't like arrows. I like swords. I just like swinging big swords just fine in video games. I think that's probably a good idea, Risu. I know that I have sword options. And things that aren't swords, but they're swords. Like this is my spinny windmill sword. This is my eating salad sword. And this is my projectile sword, also known as a hookshot. I really want a hookshot. I really want a hookshot. Oh, man. Have I told you yet about hookshots? Oh, Zeus! The Big Daddy himself. Okay.
It is my solemn wish, dear Zagreus, that eventually we settle up our differences with your Lord Father. But for now, we fight.
This isn't good. Settle up our differences is a very, very specific and strange phrasing. Because if you were to say, like, overcome our differences, work around our differences, like, you know, make good on these things, settle up involves that there's a score to settle. Oh, man. Okay. Zeus wants to go charging into Hades and smash up Hades' stuff. It is difficult. This is Hades' place. You're not fighting, Zeus. I'm fighting. I guess you're gonna give me your powers, and that counts as your fighting. So. It's okay, Josmaya. You didn't miss much. My cat was missing, so we started off rather late, and then I talked. So, she's okay. She's fine. She's sleeping somewhere in my room. But yeah, so you haven't missed anything. King of the Olympians. All right. Okay, so I choose epic. Sounds really good. Oh. Chain lightning. That's cool. I'm pretty sure that chain was a thing in Transistor. So. Zeus and Hades both have, like, the thing to make their voice sound deeper. They have a strong family resemblance there. Are we gonna have an epic gamer moment? We're gonna take the epic one.
Thunder and lightning.
Very, very frightening. I assume that's what they wanted me to say after I heard that, and so I had to say it. I'm contractually obligated. If someone says thunder and lightning, you have to say. Oh, shoot! What? Hold on. I didn't give you permission to do that. How dare? How dare you? If it helps, Yomavai, I said it definitely with quote marks around it. So, you are just hanging out over here looking all emo-ly out at whichever one of these rivers it is. Is this on Styx? They haven't told us if this one is Styx, but I think Styx is the last one. I do like epics, actually. I do, and that's relevant because who here likes the Odyssey? Definitely better than the Iliad in, like, every way. Sorry, Iliad. The Iliad is like, can we just sit and talk about how many people he put on the boat and how many soldiers were fighting and how many spears we had to get? And I'm like, yawn. And then the Odyssey is like, and then Odysseus said something that he thought was really clever and he got into trouble. And I'm like, yeah, that's all I want. I don't remember there being enemies there last time, but I might. God. Okay, the Aeneid is Aeneas. Why are you so big? Why are you a big one? Hello, you're very large. Why are you so tall? You just disappeared. Hold on. I gotta.
Fix that for you.
Okay. Yeah, just smash everything. Bam, 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 bam. Ha. So dramatic. So exciting. Oh, man. Hi, Too Old for Fandom. You're never too old for fandom. Welcome. I love that we have a big age range of people. Like, they'll be like literal teenagers. I don't think we've ever had any children who weren't teenagers. Well, maybe like somebody who was like 12. But like we have teenagers sometimes, and then we have people like in their 30s and 40s and maybe older than that. I don't know. So welcome. All ages welcome. But I would definitely recommend if you are under the age of 14, the language at least is not appropriate for you in this. Oh man. I'm going to tell really silly stories. Scribbling with crayons. Okay, so I was the kid that scribbled on the wall. Then got in trouble for it Because my mom got an electric toothbrush when I was like 4 or 5, and I thought it was like, I was literally terrified of this thing. I thought it was legitimately frightening. And she was like, no, it's not scary. I will show you it's not scary. Come here and use it. So I ran away, ran up to the house that we were in, had a 3rd floor, and I ran up there and I like had this like magnet that I was scraping, writing on the wall, like how scared I was. And my mom was just like, oh my God. She was not a happy mom. I was a handful in my own way. It's the specificity of it. Like being like, oh, you know, I was scared of something when I was a kid, so I ran up and wrote on the wall. Like, you're like, okay, yeah, probably that's normal. But like, I was afraid of an electric toothbrush, so I used a sharp-edged magnet to etch words into the wall. Welcome to Lauren. That was the wrong button. How did he go sideways? What did I do? Okay. It's an angle. I thought it made a lot of sense at the time. So one of the biggest problems that I had as a kid was not feeling understood. Eek! Miserable wrench. Wretch. Not wrench. Wrenches are...
Who's next?
I was about to say that, but Zagreus beat me to it. Oh! Oh, and even if I take damage, my sword doesn't stop shooting things out of it because this isn't actually Zelda! Amazing. You get back here. Okay. Okay. Time to smash some everything. It's so satisfying. Oh, man. Ooh, 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 ooh. Okay, so obviously there's Zeus, so we could stack Zeus and Zeus. Or something that looks a lot like a compass. I should probably know this one, and I don't. I called it Nick's Juice. I'm sorry. That's my. It's because I started talking about Planet Juice in Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I've just got juice on the brain, apparently. Okay. No, it's not even build decision, serious thing. I'm trying to remember, like, so is that the shield? Is that a shield? Who's the shield? Who is the shield? Athena. Athena's the one with the shield. Okay, sorry, Zeus. That's gonna happen a lot. Let's go get my girl Athena. Hi! Sentient crystals, moon prism power. The little skull just needs to bust out a trumpet.
Good.
Oh, he's all excited. All right. Is this her?
One called Nyx. She is your mother, as I understand? We Olympians rarely consort with the chthonic gods, though Nyx herself reached out to me about your plight, and I was spurred to act.
Oh my god, what? I guess then he doesn't look like Persephone because he's not related to Persephone. And Persephone's not here. Presumably she packed her bags and went home because she was like... Okay, hold on. I thought she might say something else, but she didn't. That's weird. That's so weird, but really interesting. But also weird, but really interesting. But what does that mean about Persephone? And I'm glad that like Nyx is helping him, and I appreciate that she does not come across as maternal at all. Because like she's not of this like she's of a different level. Hades, honey, what did you do? I mean, Nyx, apparently. What does that even mean? How did that happen? And she's just like chilling down here. She's like chilling, like trying to help her kid, I guess. That's so weird. Then I'm sorry, Blues. I'm sorry. It's not my fault. This game has a lot of swears, too, I think. I think it's had some swears. Not as many swears as Final Fantasy VII Remake. Yeah, I wonder, like, him trying to get out, like, I don't have enough. I don't have anything. Okay. Dash, deflect. That's alliterative. I am going to go ahead and say... I'm going to go ahead and say that... Wait, are they just watching? Are they watching me? Hello? Hello, are you putting on am I putting on a show? Are you not entertained? Isn't that movie? All right, well, they should applaud. They should be like, good job, Zagreus. He's like, yes. Yeah, like I'm slightly bursting with that revelation, but the historical accuracy in both this game and the movie Gladiator is such that I feel that I could combine the two and it would be okay. Oh, man. Yeah, well, plus also, there's some fun to be had comparing the slight variations of the pantheon between the Greeks and the Romans. Because they're not exactly the same, but they're kind of the same. As far as I can tell, from what I remember, there were the Greeks, and they had their things, and the Romans were like, well, that's close enough to ours, so we'll just kind of smush these two together. Now they're the same, which is part of where you get some of this conflicting stuff. You know? Like, it gets complicated. So even when, like, I'm talking about my knowledge of and relationship with the Greek gods, and people are like, well, actually, I have read a thing and it said this other thing. The thing is, neither one of us is wrong. I may not have the most, like, complete understanding of what scholars in our era know as, like, the well-rounded, every possible incarnation of that deity. But that doesn't make me wrong either. And so it's interesting. I don't know. Yeah, the weird reboot versions of Greek gods. Oh, the Roman pantheon. The Greek pantheon remake. Oh, man. Yeah, good times. I haven't read Percy Jackson because I was too old when Percy Jackson came out. But I support Percy Jackson. And the writer, Rick Riordan, is super cool. So, yeah. Anyway, this is a bit of a tangent. All this to say, I am like a little thing in my brain started, like, the hamster wheel is going. Not even the hamster wheel, no. The librarian inside my brain is frantically checking the card catalog. And it's like, we need something to cross-reference this with, Lauren. We don't have enough, but I'm flipping through the cards in the card catalog waiting. So I don't have anything to say about Nyx being his mom because I can't handle that yet. Okay, button. Eek! Oh no, that was me. Never mind.
That's what you get.
Eek! No, you stop that! No! No! What just happened? Was that good? That was good. Okay. I'm glad that he doesn't have to try to be cool and prep himself every time he gets a message from them. But they're like, what one-way messages? What is locked? Okay. But, because, like, it's a cute gimmick, but it could also... Wait, that one's blue. Why is that one blue? Why are you blue? Alright, well, we'll go get some mom's crystal then. Is that a statue? That's a statue. Looks like a Medusa. They were... That's a hammer. I don't know if I've gotten the hammer before, but if I haven't, that would be Hephaestus. Would be my guess. And that's Aphrodite, which we all know how I feel about Aphrodite. So, let's go meet Hephaestus. Let's see if I'm right, or if it's somebody else.
Witches.
Witches? Crushed. Okay, so another round coming? Yes, there is. Okay, so actually it looks like... Eek! It looks like the... No! The direction... Oh, an upgrade?
Time to tune up this sword.
Oh! Oh! Ah! Daedalus hammer. Right, it's not Hephaestus. Okay. It looks like the direction that you hit the enemy is the direction that the lightning goes. Like, the lightning isn't heat-seeking. I wonder if you stacked the heat-seeking thing with that. Special. I don't know how to do that. Oh, wow. That's really interesting. Ooh. We're not going to take this one, but I like this. This is like living on the edge. This is like a dangerous thing. I like it. I'm not taking it. I don't even know what my special is. Why? Oh, is that the thing where I throw the red thing that I did I name it? I don't think I named it. That's my AoE, okay. Let's just do this.
That's it.
Boon info. All right. That looks like... Doesn't look like it. There was one that in hindsight was definitely Dionysus. Oh, that's the only way to go. Okay, we're gonna go do that. All right, let's do this. Oh, there's a laser beam. I don't want to get hit by your moon prism power.
Bottle of nectar.
Oh, nectar. Okay. I was gonna say it didn't look like a wine glass because I swear I saw something that looked like a wine glass or a flask or something like that where I was like, that's Dionysus.
Who should I give this to?
But who? What do I get? I can. Do you hear? There's a guitar. Do you hear that guitar? That's a pomegranate. That's a pomegranate. Okay. Chamber 6. Right. I like this one just like hanging out up there. This is a pomegranate. Pomegranate. Bye, Mango Cat. Thank you for hanging out.
Must be the fountain chamber I commissioned back at home.
Oh. Oh, are you folks enjoying your bath? I'm trying to smash the pottery. Do you mind? Pottery. Okay. So this isn't Mom's.
Delicious.
Palm of power. Oh my god. Okay. A binding power. Pomegranate seeds are pretty tasty, but definitely not worth dooming yourself to the underground for an entire month of the year for. All right. Oh. Your attack emits chain lightning when you damage a foe. Let's go with this. I think that makes more sense.
Still.
He's all proud of himself. Locked, locked. Okay. Is the fountain like a restorative thing? Yes.
That's cool.
Who's raising her hands in supplication though? Okay, so hold on. We've got a key or death coins. I think death coin lets me to do interior design, and keys only unlock weapons.
I think I hear the river.
Music. Change. Someone's gonna burst into song here. This is a shop? Oh!
Shop.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Hi. So I have to look at this art. He's got his coins.
Why, good to see you, Charon, mate. Just minding my own business, taking in the sights, and hey, what's that you got? Some sort of wares for sale? And I'll just have a look around.
Oh my god! You're such a bad actor, Zagreus! And hey, oh, what's that? Oh, hey! I'm glad they are saying carrot, though. Oh, I can give him a gift? Who else can I give it to? Is that a burger and fries? Oh my god. No, that's a euro and french fries. That's what that is. It's a euro and fries. That's amazing. I'm so amused. You can tell. I briefly lived in Greek town in Toronto, and there were some really good euros around. Amazing. See, because it's Greek. I mean, by power up, by that, and then by this. I love that the little spirits have feelings. Oh, I'm sorry, Karen. He did not approve of that. Okay. Do I want... That will restore health, which I don't actually need. That will make me stronger, and this is a... But it's not just a fast food meal item. It's a... It's fast food Greek food, and that's what makes it funny. Because I was like, it doesn't look like a burger. It doesn't make sense to be a burger. And I looked at it, I was like, oh, it's Euro. Yes, like I get it from Vicini. It's a great place. If you're ever on the Danforth in Toronto, that is a good place. There's another place, I don't remember what it's called. There's like a little hole in the wall place that's even better. That I could walk to from my old place. Oh wait, there's a thing I can listen to over there. No, I want to go over here and listen to this.
The infernal wares of the Stygian boatman Charon lie sprawled about. Available for sale to whomever would be willing to quench the boatman's great thirst for riches.
Okay, Mr. Narrative, sir. I think you're maybe coloring your description of this a little bit for drama's sake, because I don't know that I would say it's like infernal. Here's a euro. And and his great thirst for riches. I mean, he's just like chilling. He's trying to tell a good story.
That would be me.
Yes, yes. Oh man. Oh, there's the boat. Hello, boat. I guess I don't have to ride the boat because I'm a god. The fries are very spicy, and that's why they're infernal. Yes. Euros are really good. I'm gonna go with this.
Can't afford that.
No. Oh wait, never mind. No, I'm not gonna do that. Okay. We're just gonna go here. I think I'm supposed to give that thing to him, and I didn't. Oh!
You and me.
Nope, that was not good. Oh, deflected, huh?
That's for last time.
Guitars. I do love them. Oh! Oh! I'm not giving my gift to Aphrodite.
Oh, how I long to see you face to face. Until such time, however, this old means of keeping touch shall have to do. So you take care now, hmm?
She, of course, uses the word long. Like, just the writing of her is... The way she's written is to be very suggestive. Yeah. Passion Dash. This one's also epic, so... This is an interesting choice for the goddess of beauty, not love. Oh my god. You're never gonna hear the end of that. Let's see. Sure, we'll have revenge damage.
My heart is full.
Did that overwrite thing that I had? Alright. Well, that actually was pretty easy.
More witches.
I think I must have gotten a very, very powerful set of things. Okay, next round, okay. Next round. I don't know what you are, but there's some chaos happening on screen.
What do we have here? Which way?
Aphrodite or money? I am taking a bit more damage than I'd like. Because I'm doing enough damage that I'm playing a little less cautiously. No, that one's not Aphrodite, right? That one's a health recovery. Well, we'll do this.
Long way from home.
So that means that this is the farthest we've been. Oh, shoot! You do so much damage, you big, hard thing. Difficult. Ah! Wow. Okay, Lauren, you have to get your act together here. No! Yeah, I need that.
Tough.
He's like wincing and making sounds of pain, and then it's like, whatever, I'm tough. I'm tough. Uh-huh. Alright, Zagreus. Ooh, Poseidon! We haven't seen the third brother. Another uncle. Okay. Jeez, I am like overpowered this time around. Amazing. Like, this is not even halfway powerful. I'm just like ridiculously overpowered. Oh, shoot! Don't get too cocky, Lauren. Oh, the game is like, oh, Lauren, we heard that you said that this was not hard. So we're gonna throw a whole bunch of big things at you, right?
Crashing waves. A trident.
I know who it's gonna be.
It's Uncle Number 2. It's got to be. Then, in the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Oh man, I'm so excited that they're... I really like... Oh, Kath says it's time to stretch. Stretch, stretch. Arms over your head. Stretch. Ah. I like that they're... Because I was saying like cousins, uncles and stuff, and they're actually doing that. I'm sure that that's helpful for like clarity's sake. But it also like emphasizes the human relationships, which... That's good. We like that. Also, I love this jamming bass line. It makes me think of being in band practice when like everyone else is talking about like trying to fix something, and the bassist is just there trying to do something himself. Like he's just like playing his little like hard section, and everyone else is like joking about something while like you wait for the drummer to get back from the bathroom or something like that. You know. I miss my band so much. I love them. All right. Anyway. I doubt that Poseidon is actually going to be like the bassist in my band, although that would be very interesting because Danger is a really interesting character himself. See what Poseidon is like.
Ahoy there, little Hades. You recognize your uncle, do you not? We've a lot of catching up to do, but first things first. You get yourself out of that dour underworld. As for me, I'll see if I can stir things up a bit to cover your advance.
Oh my god, since when is Poseidon the most likable brother? When did that happen? Did you get his pun? Did you get the dad joke that Poseidon just made? Oh my god. Poseidon. So I like can't be super friends with Poseidon. Normally Poseidon is not... I mean, a part of it is that I really like Odysseus, and Poseidon really didn't like Odysseus. Yeah. But like when he's like, hey, you recognize me. So that means that I have met him before? Maybe? Or maybe he's just like, well, I am clearly water. I have water things on my clothes. Is he wearing a shirt? No, he's not wearing a shirt. Okay. So he might just be like, contextually, you can tell it's me. But I wonder if they've met. But he's like super friendly, here. Like, this is like the, like just super, like, I don't trust Aphrodite's friendliness. Like, I'm like, whatever, you're hitting on him because you like to have everyone admire how beautiful you are and all of that. But Poseidon seems like very warm and friendly, and I like this. Man. Okay. All right. So what's weird about this is that I have these preconceptions of the Greek myths and the Greek gods. And then I'm getting to know these characters. And they're different. They're very different from what I know in some cases. So I'm like kind of putting them side by side instead of like adding this to my knowledge of this figure, this mythological figure. I'm like creating like another spot on the shelf for the character in the game that's like next to that figure, so I can look and be like, oh right, those two are maybe related. but like they're very clearly not. They're very clearly doing their own thing. So yeah, no, I mean, like, the sea is always dangerous in any, like, basically any pantheon of deities. The sea is going to be like, the sea gives, the sea takes away. Like, it's really terrifying and powerful. And periodically humans in the modern era are like, nah, we can conquer nature. We've got this. And we can't. Spoiler. We can't conquer nature. It turns out nature still wins even against our super powerful technology. Partly because instead of using our super powerful technology to find a way to then protect ourselves and like maybe get away from the danger, we're like, no, we're gonna do this. You can't get us. Ha. And then a hurricane rolls around, and what are you gonna do about that? So yeah. Anyway, the ocean is big and scary, and it will eat you. So don't mess with it. Even in the modern world, it is not something to be trifled with. All right. Lots of rewards. Oh, that sounds good. I'm already doing lots of damage, and this way I can do more shopping, which seems like a good idea. Wait, look at that. Right underneath this, there's my little blob, but it has 1 out of 1. That means that at some point I might wind up with multiple blobs, and I can send out multiple blobs before I have to go and retrieve them. I wonder if I should call them my hook shots. I mean, it's kind of the worst hook shot in that you have to go retrieve it instead of it coming back to you, but also hook shots. Oh man, multi-blobular action. That does sound like something that you would see on the back of a video game box in the 90s. Totally tubular multi-blobular action. Yep. All right. I don't think I need this. I'm gonna do shopping.
Looks like I caught a big one. The power of the seas should be of help.
I love the way his voice acting is recorded. He's speaking quietly, and the gain is turned very, very, like, it's turned up higher so that you get, like, there's a more intimate sound to it, which, given that he's kind of narrating his life, kind of makes sense. Oh, look, they have, like, we turn off the Lauren is talking, so we'll turn off all of the other stuff so you can just see how pretty the game is. Then I move and the stuff comes back. What's that called? There's a word for it. UX? UI? U something? Maybe? I don't know. I don't remember what that one is. It is UI. Okay, thank you. Do I want to go? I don't remember what this one is. Oh, I think this one's monies. And I think I just got a monies thing. Oh, I'm low on health, though. Be cautious, Lauren. Wait. No, this is Karen's house. Never mind. That's not what I meant to do. Can I talk to you? No. I don't want to give him a gift. I need to remember that I can do that.
Well, this is awkward.
Halt, Zagreus. Not one step further.
Oh. Oh, okay. Hold on. I mean, obviously, she's in Hercules, but she's not actually the character in Hercules, because as has been discussed before, Disney adapts things in a very loose interpretation sort of way. So her being one of the Furies, I don't remember any other names, but the Furies are interesting.
Come on, Meg. Haven't we had more than enough of each other by now? Besides, don't you have someplace else to be?
What does that mean, Zagreus? Is this your ex?
Your father sent me. All in all, I'd rather be on your bad side than his. Now you can turn back like a good little man, or I can send you home the painful way. What'll it be?
So she's also got the same kind of voice acting direction that they were doing with him, but to an even more extreme degree. So when she talks, there's kind of like more of the clicking of the mouth, which is an interesting decision and an interesting direction, but it works. And she's also got some interesting stuff going on, like over her voice. So also he is not supposed to be a teenager, which makes sense. His relationship with Hades very much has comparisons that we can draw to like the teenager. Fine, I'm gonna go to my room, Dad. There is no question that Zagreus is Hades' kid, though. Just take one look at him. The way that she's talking to him. Oh, Stolen Light, thank you for resubscribing. Yeah.
I'll have to go with the painful way.
Thanks, Zagreus. I appreciate that he's like not even like sassing back.
A man after my own heart.
Ex-girlfriend time. All right. I just really like guitars so much. Oh man. Oh my god, it's so good. I'm sorry. I promise we'll play this game. It's just so good. It does sound kind of like Meg from the Disney movie. A little bit. God, that's so pretty. Oh my god, this is good. I want people to cover this. We would need multiple guitars. But it could be done. I know guitars. We could do this. There's like no place for a flute, but I'll just be on stage jamming while guitars surround me. That's all I need in life. I know, Kenny. Shall we just have the entire Austin VGM scene of guitarists step on stage and just jam out to Hades music with us? I bet I could talk Kevin into this. Amazing. God, it's good. Oh, is that some... Do we have some, like, metal growls happening there? I'm not doing that. That... That's the flute. That synth? That's the flute. You listen for what the flute would play if you like a song in VGM, so then I can make my band play it with me. Anyway, let's do it! Oh, geez, yes you will. Holy crap! Oh, right, Lauren, don't just run over the trap. Traps exist in this game! Oh, geez. She did say she was gonna do that.
Cheers for that, mate.
Oh, man. I got distracted by the guitar. Hello.
Oh, wow. So Maegara herself got you last time. That must have been intense. She's fast and strong and beautiful. And, anyway, I hope the fates are nicer to you next time.
Hypnos is an
Yeah, I hope so
appreciator.
too.
Oh, shush, Dad. I have to go give a present to my friend.
You'll get the hang of it out there, lad. For all our sparring practice, there's no teacher like the real thing. Now then, I have something for you.
Forgotten
You're giving
hero.
me your codex? I can't accept something like this.
Oh, his facial expression changed.
Please, I insist. I want your love of history to grow, not just your love of warfare. Besides, maybe you can finish out the rest of it.
I'm grateful. Hey, Achilles. Look, this really isn't much, but here.
I'm so glad that I can do this. Because when it said give to a friend, I was like, oh, I know exactly what I'm doing. And it's just so perfect because they're friends. Like, there's so much friendship implied in the way they talk to each other there that I'm really happy to give him this. And you can tell, like, that there's genuine affection in the way that the two of them talk to each other. That is actually really, like, heartwarming. And so this moment right here, like, it's sweet.
This really is for me? You beat me to it then, as I had meant to give you this when next we spoke. Please, take it.
Thanks so much, sir.
Oh, I'm so happy. Okay. I'm so satisfied with that. Like, I don't even care if it has absolutely no bearing on gameplay and I could do something that would make my character more powerful if I gave it to, like, Zeus. Zeus is not going to be getting my special presents. He doesn't need special presents. I'm so glad you're my pal. Yay! Oh my god. Also, this is not... So Achilles is sweet and loving in this game. He's a little bit more of a cocky jerk in the mythology. So I like the fact that they're just doing their thing and I'm going all in on their version. This is great. As long as they don't mess up the ones that I like the most in a way that I find very upsetting, and they're Artemis so far. So far, so good. So, I have no major complaints. That's, to be fair, like, there's a lot, and anytime you're dealing with the Trojan War, there's a lot of... There's a lot of bad decisions and people behaving badly involved with that whole thing. But, yeah. God, who played him in... They made a movie. They made a movie of Troy. Wasn't it like Brad Pitt or some, like, heartthrob or something was Achilles, right? It was Brad Pitt. Oh, yeah. Okay, so that movie is awful. Except for the 2 seconds that Odysseus is in it. It's Sean Bean, right? And he's hilarious and steals the, like, 2 scenes that he's a line of dialogue in. Because Odysseus. But the rest of it is so bad. It's so bad. It's such a bad movie. Oh, man. I'm impressed with myself for remembering that was Brad Pitt, though. Anyway, Achilles here is way better than that, and I like that. I'm glad. He's my friend. Okay, hold on. I hit the right button! I was like, oh, what was the button that I think pulled up a thing last time? It's my lore book. Learn more by having conversations with Achilles. Okay. Stories of my past. I thought... Oh, man. Okay. Chthonic gods, Olympian gods, others of note, the underworld, which I assume is going to be not people, but things, and then infernal arms. There may even be more. Okay. I have given him a gift. Gross. Oh, he's a whatever. He's a big old sweetie. Oh goodness, hold on. This is me being defeated by a D-pad. Have more conversations with Karos. Okay, Zeus. So much of my mortal life. Oh, oh, oh! This is written from Achilles' perspective. Okay. Athena is really cool. She's very high on the coolness factor. Okay. Brace yourself, Lauren. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. So we were talking about the Trojan War and how utterly terrible it was for everybody involved. Whose fault was that? Gosh, I don't know, man. Who could possibly be to blame for that? Paris was like a little teenage boy. He didn't know better. It's not Paris's fault. It's really not Paris's fault. It really isn't. It's Aphrodite. I mean, okay, Eris contributed, yes, by presenting the apple in the first place. But Aphrodite compounded it a lot. Oh, man. She's not my favorite. Oh, good! Achilles and I are on the same page. This makes me so happy. Page, see, page, the books. We're looking at. Never mind. Master of the natural world. Oh, she's the best. She's the best. I am so glad to know that Achilles and I... No, don't say it, please, Chrono. I'd rather just think my own thoughts about how they're interacting. Man. Oh, I'm so glad. This is because like you can see, like, I was bracing myself for him to be like, she's so beautiful and incredibly like beautiful and also beautiful. I'm like, whatever, I don't like her, and he's like, yeah, so she kills people with her beauty, and I'm like, right. Anyway, let's go look at the big bads. Big. Wait, hold on. Okay. God of character. Once served someone who reminded me of him a little. Alright. Mother Night. That's interesting. She's so cool looking. She's so cool looking. I like the like feelings of like power. Like the when it talks about like things beyond his reckoning and perhaps beyond hers, like you get the impression of like layers of power of the universe. It's interesting. Yeah. Look at these two. Look at this one. Although, no, he actually is slightly less gray than they are. Amazing. This is good to know. This is good to know. So Zagreus has never felt at home here. So he's good at fighting because of Achilles. That's cool. I'm so glad that I gave Achilles thing because Achilles is my friend. I'm so excited. This is me. Like, just I'm dancing in my chair. Oh man, you do not want me to start singing music from Hercules. Hypnos. Sleep is the cousin of death. Mmm. Oh man, I love her so much. Shield. Okay. At some point Apollo will show up. I'll have words. Ah, yay, my friend. Oh, there's a whole stack of hearts. And I've done the first of the stack of hearts. Pointed by the fates to reign beneath the earth for eternity. And this will be like as I go up levels. I haven't even left the first level. Failed every opportunity to leave any sort of positive impression behind. Okay. They're like, Lauren, if you want the lore about the weapons, you have to use the weapons. Fine. You have to actually use the weapons to unlock things, not just unlock them. Why? My one weakness. My one weakness. Lore. I will do almost anything in a game. Gameplay wise, I will play almost any genre and deal with almost any challenge. If you promise me a worthwhile story and even lore to unlock and piece together on the other side. Oh, perilous foes. Oh, man. Okay. Knaves, scoundrels, cutthroats. The witches. Oh, look, I've completed them. I killed a whole bunch of them. I did. I didn't realize that it was going to be like, you have to use all of the weapons to unlock all of the weapon lore, too. Oh, man. Let's see. That is not very nice of them. Man, Achilles, showing off your vocabulary there, friend. It's not so much that the words themselves are hard to understand as that they're not necessarily what a person would most intuitively and immediately grasp. So, which I like, says things about him. Wretched pest. Like little dead creature golem things. Something I haven't discovered. Numbskull. Anything that lives is likely to be rather bothersome. Skullamat? Skullamat. Inferno bomber. Bombs. Doom doom doom. Doom 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 doom. Artifacts. Aha. Born of chaos, the underworld's domain of pure and utter darkness. Dark essence becomes manifest through the raging of the dead. Okay. Guess we'll figure that out. Bloodstones. Ah. Oh man, he's so poetic. Oh, Achilles, are you gonna be like one of my favorite characters? He's gonna be one of my favorite characters. We flow through time as blood flows through mortal veins. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Charon's Obol. All right. Well, so blobs is it's a short form of the name Bloodstone. You see, it's the abbreviation that might appear if we had a character limit. That's all. It's just the first few letters, just the first syllable, and then just shorten it. That's all. Centaur heart, because it's strong but also a heart. Their reign has long since passed from the mortal realm above. Palm of power. Of course, this makes me think of like the Mughal palms. Yeah, exactly, Espy. Exactly. You've got it. Amphi has it. Because the second B is silent, Ampy. Unless you're shortening it, obviously. Yes. Alright. How much here to eat, conventionally speaking? What's going to go on with Persephone? I'm really intrigued by this whole Hades has a kid with somebody who isn't Persephone. Daedalus. Oh, Daedalus's workshop. Got it. Keys. Well, I've got a few of them. I'll just keep collecting them. The underworld's most sought after delicacies. Okay. Cool. I've undiscovered. These discoveries are not discovered yet. I appreciate that joke, Kitsuki. What are these things?
Not as comfy as it looks.
Is there something else? Oh, it's locked. Well, I'll figure it out. Is there anyone else here? Locked. All these doors are locked. Well, whatever.
I'm up.
Oh, I can examine.
Shades of the dead mill constantly within the house, complaining of their woes and seeking audience from any who would listen.
I listen.
Oh, he's asserting that he cares. And it's true. We do stand around and listen to them as much as we can. Zagreus, you love too much to be in this dark place. Hold on. We gotta pet the dog.
Always have more pets for the greatest boy.
Doggy, 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 doggy. 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 Doggy, doggy, doggy. Doggy, doggy, doggy. All right.
You really ripped the lounge to pieces, boy. I hope you didn't get yourself in too much trouble. I'm sorry to have worried you like that.
His face when he's looking thoughtful and a little sad is very sweet. He's like this enormous buff boy, but then he looks very sweet and sad.
The guilt-racked monster Cerberus admits to committing the crime, expressing some remorse for having implicated the incendiary prince.
Oh my god. I don't know if we ever figure out who exactly is narrating, but I love them so much. Because there's this slightly over-the-top way that they explain things, and it is consistent, and it is intentional, and it is stylistic, and I love it.
Cheer up, boy. It'll be all right.
Oh my god. Okay, Dad. Oh my god, I love that they have little work hats.
Am I composed entirely of gemstones?
Shush. Alright. I don't think I have any monies, do I? Yeah, I have 0 monies. Right? Because these are all showing like I don't have enough monies. Okay, well, let's go talk to Dad. Let's get this out of the way, shall we?
Welcome home, boy. You're late for dinner. Or breakfast, or whatever blasted meal's next.
You actually welcomed me home, Dad. I don't believe that that's actually welcoming.
That's all right, Father. I'm not feeling very hungry at the moment.
Snark, snark.
I've asked repeatedly for the construction of a sundial, but every time they tell me no. Can you believe it? Your impertinence with me inspires all.
Oh my god, everything about this is amazing. With Hades just grumbling about people, like he's just grumbling about work, nobody gives me any respect around here, and then turns it around to blame on his son because he is a bad father. Oh. It's meticulous veneer. Perhaps, Hades, if you could ask for help, maybe, just maybe, you could get some help. If you delegated a little bit.
If I sit down, I won't want to get back up. Wonder where Nyx went.
Oh, she's not here. Thanks, Zagreus. I want to go in there. There's things that I haven't seen yet, and I want to be there. All right, let's go into room. Hello, room. Let's take a look around and see if there's anything here. So I'm gonna probably, oh. Reflect. Mirror of Night. Oh, I saved up monies so that I could. Yes, this was it. I wanted to save up money so I could do this. Oh wow, double dash. I don't need double dash. Oh, Lucy, yes, it's very cute. Because this isn't like a thing that you have to purchase it every time. For every run from now on, I'll have an extra life that gives me 50% off when I die. So I'm going to do that. I saved up for that specifically. There we go. Oh, that's going to be expensive to get another rank, huh? Can no longer get the reflex. Okay. Now. I mean, as much as I definitely attack things from behind in most games, I haven't been doing that so much this time around. Let's do this. Okay.
Looking good.
He flexes a little bit in the mirror. It's like, yeah. All right. All right.
There we go. Coronacht, the Heart Seeker. Let's deal some death. Psst, over here. What the?
What? Are you a friend? Oh my god! I have a training dummy friend.
Nice place you got here, boyo. Name's Skelly, how's it going? But enough with the small talk already. I'm here to do a job. So let me have it. Give me everything you got.
You're literally training dummy. Is this a descriptor? Oh my god! And of course he has an accent, and just look at his silly face. Oh my god. Amazing. So, one of my ex-girlfriends, who's still a friend of mine, she really, really loves skeleton characters. Like, she just adores Papyrus and, like, what's his name from The Nightmare Before Christmas? Jack Skellington. So, I need to see if she's played this game, because she would probably adore this character. What a cutie. What a cutie. He's so serious. Okay.
I don't remember having you on payroll, mate. Who's your supervisor?
Oh my god, amazing.
Oh, I'm not about to wrap my sources, pal. Just try and beat it out of me.
Oh my god. Okay, I don't know what your deal is,
If you insist.
but I can find out. Yes. Oh man. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. That does seem like it'll have its uses. So I can shoot.
Real nice.
I can hold the shoot. I can run and shoot. Oh, oh, oh! Oh, oh, look at this, look at this. Look at this. I'm running this way, and then he turns and shoots. But you have to be facing in the right direction. And then this one right here. What is...
Hang on to that.
No, you won't! No, you won't! You give that back!
Oops.
Bet I got you pretty good.
You took my blob. That's unacceptable. Oh, there's a thing I can look at.
The courtyard of the House of Hades is kept neat and orderly, in contrast to the terrifying sprawl that lies beyond.
And the accent just like completely nails the tone that it's going for. Oh, it's amazing.
It's not that orderly, really.
Okay. I want to go back to the sword, but I also want... lore. Oh, and I'm just beginning to figure out how this game
One more
works.
time.
This isn't gonna work. I'm gonna die quickly. That's okay. Oh! Hello, Uncle.
I have to tell you something, little Hades. My relatives and I, we've been holding back one of our greatest gifts to see if you were worthy. And you are. My aid is yours. So call me if you need anything, especially to smash your enemies to bits.
He's a little less formal than I would normally expect. So what does that mean?
Oh, what's this?
Zacharias is excited about it. I don't know what call is. RT. God gauge.
The wrath of Poseidon at my beck and call.
Oh. Oh, I see. Oh, I wonder if I can get to know them better.
Not yet. Fat dust.
Okay. I don't like this as much, but I kind of figured I wouldn't. It's okay. Well, this may just be a let's get lore.
More wretches. I'm out.
Oh my god. Oh! Okay.
Gemstones.
Heart-seeking bow. Wielded by Hera, who hasn't shown up yet. Oh, I wonder what she's gonna have to say. On better terms back then. Have Hera and Zeus broken up? Oh, I would be so happy for them, actually. Amazing. Oh. Yeah. All right.
Mine now.
Okay. That's a good explanation. Right, I have to remember that. Okay, well, I guess it's gonna be uncle time. But we'll see if we make it. Hold on, I lost my blob. Did I get it back? I got it back. Oh. Oh, I guess I could probably use the terrain to my advantage then if the terrain can be a disadvantage. Yes! Ah! Alright, so let's see what Zeus has to say.
Someday when we'll be resting easy on these heights, why, we'll look back at this and laugh, I'm sure of it.
That is a good thing to tell yourself while you're dealing with a really, really hard thing. Be like, this is gonna make a great story once I've survived it. For me personally, that's what I tell myself when things are really hard. Am I doing okay with the bow? I feel like I don't know how the bow's supposed to be used, so I'm just like using it in weird ways, which I feel is not the way it's meant to be used, but it doesn't make any intuitive sense to me, so I'm just mashing it at the direction of what I'm supposed to do. All right. Dash. Yes.
Electric.
All right, we can get a key. It is way harder to do property damage with the bow. Definitely a point against it. All right. Oh, God. That was wrong. Oh, geez. Okay, that was not the right move. I did not make the right move there. Nope!
We can use this to unlock a weapon.
Okay, it's pretty scary. Alright, doesn't look like I have options this time around. Alright, no options? Then onward we go. I will do less property damage this way. Dreadful. Ah! Okay, just electrocute them when in doubt.
Stay dead next time.
Ah! I'm not doing so hot. These things shouldn't be hard, but I don't know how to use this weapon, so... Ah, man. But I just really want to unlock the lore. Okay. Alright.
Father won't miss a couple coins.
I got some monies. Oh, I can just go over here and shop. I don't want to spend my... Okay. Yes, no question. Do I lose money when I go back? Like when I wake up back home, will I have lost these monies? I assume so because I guess Karen takes me back. Okay. Thank you. Then we're going to shop. Oh, what? Oh my god, Super Giant Games, why? Oh my god. Oh my god. Ethernet? Like the Ethernet cable. That's to do with like the essence of everything. You're all very welcome. No, you won't be able to see that without seeing that. Well, so in Final Fantasy XIV, you teleport using the Aetherites, but I call them the Ethernets because I think I'm funny. So it's Ethernet. See, like I have a cable stuck into my laptop. Amazing. Amazing. Oh my god. That's amazing. Yes. Your internet connection to the gods is faster. Oh my god, amazing. That's, I mean, I've got 145s. Because I still have been getting monies. That's so great. Oh man, I love these people. Sure.
That's what I need.
I got an Ethernet. Incredible. Okay. I have Lamia. I mean, I've got enough money. I might as well just buy all of those. Those stack, right? Okay. I mean, I'm about to die anyway. So, I've got 4 health. Face the wrong way. Death defied.
Finished. Out.
Darn it. That was handy. I suppose that is one way of dealing with it.
Shiny.
Okay. Because sometimes there's a thing you can interact with, and I have to look for all the things that I can interact with, just in case. By the way, I've discovered the way to do property damage with the bow, so we're good now. So that's important. Ah! Can't stand still that long, Lauren. That's one way of dealing with that. Ooh. Attack deals. Oh, touch. No. I forgot I could charge my shot. Oh, man. Yeah.
Drawn tight.
Okay, hold on. Property damage the everything. Right, I need to remember that I have that. So you see, I can more efficiently property damage if I know what if I think about it. God, these things are too low to get shot by my bow. Okay. Oh, okay. That looks like Dionysus. I want to meet Dionysus. So we're gonna do this. Oh my god, there's some puns happening.
Tombstone. Just great.
Oh god! Oh god, it's a boss! Ah! Oh, I guess I should have tried to see if I had, like, God mode equipped.
Oh, that's why it's called a Doomstone.
Sassy boy. Hi.
Oh, looks like you ran smack into the Doomstone out in Tartarus. Thing gives me the creeps. Next time, try standing perfectly still.
Oh my god.
That way it'll all be over that much faster.
Oh my god, you're not helping, Hypnos.
Makes sense.
But he's not sassy.
Back.
Oh, you have a thing to tell me. What's up? Oh, I have enough money to buy things now. Whoa. I got monies. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Chambers may contain an infernal trove. I could give myself a scrying pool. I don't know why I want this, but I do want it. But I think I'm going to start with this because this is going to let me...
The shifting chambers of the underworld ought to be a little livelier with this.
That will help me.
Is it you think that shall achieve?
Whatever, Dad. I'm going to do it twice as much because you gave me a hard time for it. Bye, Kalar. Thanks for coming by. All right. They're so cute. They're so cute. Look at the happy face of the one on the right. It's like, yeah, we're going to do some renovating. Doggy, 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 doggy.
You don't let anybody in or out of this place, do you, boy?
Except for me. Oh, doggy. Doggy. Doggy.
Keep an eye on father for me, boy. Don't let him sour up everyone's mood.
I think everyone's in a bad way down here. We should have a party.
Cerberus promises to do exactly that, in his own way.
Such a cutie. Hold on, I gotta go talk to my pal. Friend!
Happen to know whom I should thank for the weapons just outside my chambers, Achilles?
Oh, I haven't looked at those yet. Oops.
I'm sure I wouldn't have. Though if I happen to run into them, I'll let them know.
So great. So I've got to look everywhere just in case there's a thing that I can comment on. Amazing. Wait. Oh, locked. Okay. You know? Like... Oh, hello. Oh, those are the weapons not here. Those are the weapons that I got the bow and fought the skeleton. Got it. Yes. Okay, hold on.
I heard lately from the goddess Athena, Nyx. She seems to admire you. I thought Olympians didn't like our kind.
Okay, so we are different.
They typically do not. But you are family, child. And I, why, I believed Athena wise enough to understand why someone such as I would seek her in particular. She has in turn made others in her family aware.
Cause like, what's the translation or meaning of chthonic? Does that mean having to do with death? That shouldn't have something to do with death, because Hades related to death. Okay, because Hades shows up as chthonic, and that's us. But chthonic. Okay. But Hades is their family member. So I'm trying to make sense. This is not actually a question. But I'm trying to make sense of how exactly all that works. Because she's talking about us and he's talking about they don't... The like Olympians up there don't like our type. Meaning has to do with the underworld. And, oh, but your family. Well, so is Hades. I mean, granted, apparently things are complicated with Hades and the rest of his family. Okay, Kenny says it's stretch time. Okay, so I'm going to turn this way. And then I'm going to turn this way and try to stretch my back out. And hopefully you can't hear the crackle pop of it. Arms over the head. Oh, maybe I'm going to try to do some ring fit. I did ring fit the other day. And I did it for like 15 minutes. And it killed me because it's been 6 months. So maybe I can try again. Be super sore. Yeah, cracking backs. Yeah, so but I just kind of wonder, like, if they don't usually like us down here, but I'm family. Well, so is Hades, and is it that Nyx isn't family, so it doesn't count? Is it that Hypnos isn't family, and so it doesn't count? Like, where do we draw the line? Like, and what other, like, god figures down here? What are those like us? Like, I don't know. Something to puzzle through, perhaps. I feel like there's pieces that don't quite line up right. But I do like that, as far as I can tell... Oops, sorry. Accidentally clicked off of it. As far as I can tell, Nyx can't just, like, go hang out in Olympus. But she was able to, like, send, like, a message. And she was like, if I send this message to Athena, she will understand what's actually going on in it. Now, depending on how they do this, if I were writing a story that wasn't specific about gods or something like that, you would have to be very careful about the way you phrased it in case it got intercepted, so that it didn't seem to be saying what it was saying, so that you couldn't then be stopped and prevented. So she can't just be like, hey, Olympians, I'm gonna send Zagreus out of here through a hole in the back door. I cut a part of the fence. There's a gate. Could you help him out? So I feel like if you can't do that, then you have to, like, craft a message that has enough information in there that a person on the other side would be like, I think this is code for this. Like, not like code, but like where you can read between the lines and know what it means. And Athena would be the person to send it to. Athena is definitely the one that I would expect to piece things together and be smart. Hi, Smackian. I hope kitchen cleaning is going well. Yeah, well, but she can't just do that because, like, I suppose that way Hades could find out. At this point, Hades doesn't seem to care because he can't stop you. I guess he's not stopping you because he figures you'll come back. I'm not exactly sure. I assume we'll figure it out eventually. But so if she had to send like a limited message, whether because it was hard to because it's hard, like, and things I don't know what could be constraining her message, if there is anything, like, because it may be that there's nothing constraining her message, but the fact that she told Athena and trusted Athena to tell everyone else meant that there was limitation to what she could say and how she could say it and where she could say it and who she could say it to. So I wonder, because it seems like she can go wherever, but maybe she can't go wherever. I don't know what the limits are to her power, or if, like, this has something to do with her power and has to do with something else. When the gods send their boons down in, like, special magic god orbs, gablobs, there's like a special thing that Zagreus has to say to activate it. And because he like was like all nervous, he's like, no, I have to do this, like I have to acknowledge it in the proper way. So there's rules about the messages and how the messages go. So it's not a two-way conversation. They send a thing down to him. I'm guessing once I start getting more like special nectar that I can send that up to them. But it feels like it's kind of like when you go to the bank and they've got the tube and you put the thing and it goes woo, and then like the teller's like, I got your thing, and then woo, it comes back. Yeah, so like I feel like there's rules to how the underworld can communicate with Olympus, possibly because the internet connection is very weak at that point. Dial-up is just rotten and we can only fit so much in that little thing. But I wonder who and what the rules are and who enforces the rules. And does any of this have to do with, is it Iris? The messenger of the gods. No, I'm thinking of something else, aren't I? Am I getting my pantheons confused here? Iris, the messenger of the gods who runs across a rainbow. Right? Am I messing things up? Come on. I'm right. Okay. All right. Thank you. Because they can't just come in here and help me. There are definitely rules in place. So they cannot directly help me. I am not supposed to be physically able to leave. Nyx did some stuff to get me out. So I feel like, oh man, I mean, I do think about the Goo Goo Dolls a lot. Not gonna lie, they are one of my favorite bands. And listening to Final Fantasy VII Remake music and Hollow has me listening to Goo Goo Dolls, and there's gonna be covers, so look forward to that. But there's definitely rules in place, and there's definitely like things that are bigger, and they did make it clear when Achilles was like, there are places that like even she doesn't know about. I'm like, okay, there are things that are bigger than her as well. Oh man, really, Ellie? Oh my goodness, you have good taste in music. I actually only saw them live for the first time a couple of years ago, and it was amazing. And I was supposed to see them again last year, but obviously that didn't happen. So they postponed, I think, until either the end of this year or the beginning of next year, and we'll see if that happens. But I hope so, because when I saw them, they weren't headlining, and so it was clear that they had not been the focus of the sound check, shall we say. Wow, that's dedication. So you must love them. Okay, well, maybe we can talk about this another time. But yes, the Goo Goo Dolls are my favorite band, and I love them very much. So I appreciate your taste in music. Okay. So Nyx talks about you are family and their family. So she's very aware that she is not. Oh, look at her hair. Look at her hair. No, look at her hair. The underside of her hair is stars. Oh, that's really cool. Wow. Okay. So then the purple stuff that she has isn't Nyx juice. There's another thing for it that's just chthonic, like underworld something. Let's see.
You make a good team.
Yes.
The lounge is open.
Oh, there was a sparkly thing. Oh. Look, I'm making life better for the dead. I'm making death better for the dead. I think is the right phrasing. I'm really not sure. Oh man, yes, examine.
A commemorative board adorns one of the stoic walls within the lounging area. celebrating and proclaiming the accomplishments of those who serve Lord Hades best of all.
Oh my god, there's a leaderboard or like a employee of the month. I don't know which this is, and I don't know which would be better / worse. Turn the undead into the fun dead. Oh man, I'm gonna make things.
See my face up on that wall, I guess.
Amazing. Who is it? Who is it? I want to see. I want to see. I want to see. I want to see. Is that Achilles? Who are you? You're singing to yourself and dancing.
Oh, the prince himself. You want to talk to me? Me? Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, so we can talk about Medusa the Gorgon and kind of the symbolism of Medusa the Gorgon and how she has been reclaimed by women in the modern era and by women throughout the ages as a woman who is because her story, if I remember correctly, she is one of the girls who turns down a god's advances, which is doesn't usually end well for you. That's the thing. Like, that's why when the women get punished for having an affair with a god, and it's like, oh, they shouldn't have done that. I'm like, what was their alternative, huh? Like, getting turned into a plant, getting turned into an animal, getting cursed such that getting cursed so that your prophecies will always be ignored, and you will be unable to do anything about everyone around you dying horribly, or cursed with anytime you look upon somebody they turn to stone, so you will never be intimate with anyone else ever again either. So Medusa, Medusa, she's supposed to be a maid. I'm sorry. So the thing is, instead of punning and joking and being cute, we'll go back to how adorable this character is. But the particular juxtaposition of Medusa being like this like silly little girl who's like all like, oh my god, he's the prince, and it being Medusa is taken kind of as a symbol of a woman. Like, people take Medusa as a symbol and reclaim her. There's a lot of like fiction and art that people have made of a woman standing up, having been condemned for having been assaulted. So it's kind of about like reclaiming one's own like power and sexuality and being like, oh, you want to try to curse me with this? No, you don't. I get to reclaim myself. I get to reclaim my power. You can't take this from me. And so, yes, it's if you look at her. But you know what I mean? Like nobody can look at her. She can't be intimate with someone. Like, nobody can look upon her face. And I'm trying to remember if that one is her origin story, or if I'm everything's coming apart. But I'm pretty sure that's the thing with the Gorgons, with her. And so you'll see people like writing stories, kind of reclaiming like, what does this mean about women being ashamed of their own power and having their own sexuality or right to themselves taken away from them and things like that. And so Medusa is a story that I take seriously with respect because of what the story of Medusa can mean to people. And yes, she and Cassandra, and there's a few others whose lives got wrecked because a god was like, hey, come sleep with me, and they were like, I really don't want to do that. Which is part of what makes part of what makes Artemis so incredible, is that, I mean, part of it is like, you know, she has the privilege of being a god, whereas these others, like, there may be demigods, maybe nymphs, maybe just mortals. Cassandra was just a mortal; she was a priestess, but they don't get to say no, and she's not supposed to say no either, but she does. And she's able, and she is able to protect those under her care and defend their no as well. And so when Artemis turns the hunter into a deer, so he's brought down by his own hounds, put that in the context of this and consent and power dynamics, especially between men and women in ancient Greece, and realize that it's not just that she's being prissy and doesn't want to be looked upon because she's a jerk. There's more going on there with the power dynamics of the situation, and that's why her doing that is a very powerful thing. And she is a very powerful and empowering and empowered figure. And if you are like, I am following the ways of Artemis, what are you going to do about it? Like, that's really cool. So, I don't know. I love Artemis. So yeah, there you go. There's my tangent, which we can go back to this cute little girl because she's really adorable.
I just wanted to say, don't bother picking up my room today. I'm headed out for a while.
I have to clean the rafters.
Is she like drowning in sweat? Oh my god. Oh my god!
Your hard work.
She just like flew up. Oh look, you can see the damage. You can see the doggy damage on the wall. Wow. He had an adventure here. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Greetings, chef.
This is chef hat. You have a chef hat. Oh my god. Ah, maybe that's what I was thinking of. Chrono. But yeah, so the like a lot of like the story of her is like a woman being punished for her transgression that wasn't her fault. And then reclaiming that and being like, oh, what are you going to do about it? Like, I find it very powerful and interesting. And yes, myths do get retold and adapted to fit the culture that they like. They get reinterpreted. But I mean, the same can be said of the same can be said of any belief system, anything that is created by humans to provide structure and explain this is how the world works and this is how to be a good person. It's going to change and evolve as humanity's understanding of how the world works and humanity's definition of what it means to be a good person. As those things evolve, so will every mythology, every belief system, every religion. Like, if you were to take one of today's, like, big religions and compare it to how it was 1,000 years ago, in many ways, it would probably be almost unrecognizable, because that is what happens. Because humanity shifts, culture shifts, and our relationship with ourselves, the universe, our place in the universe, the gods or figures that we interpret the universe through, like, all of that changes. And so it's I don't know, it's fascinating. I had a classmate, actually. I took a bunch of classes on medieval literature. Unsurprisingly, perhaps I really liked medieval literature. I took classes on the epic, which is good too. But in my medieval literature class at one point, when you read medieval lit, it's going to largely be religious texts, because who could read and write back in the medieval era? So you get this like very biased sample of what you can read, what exists. But one of my classmates got really furious because he was like, these people aren't Christian. This isn't Christianity. And my professor was like, yes. And this classmate of mine was like, no, because that doesn't look like Christianity as I know it today. Like, this is blasphemous. And she's like, this is history. This is how it is. And he like got up and walked out of the class. And like, I understand that, if you want to believe that something is like the one true way of doing things, boy, we're going here in the middle of this like fun Supergiant Games thing. Sorry, this is what we're doing. But I understand that if it is essential for you to have, like a belief in like an absolute unshaking truth, then the idea of that truth having changed over time is terrifying. But you're just going to have to find a way to reconcile that with the fact that it has changed. And I'm sure there's a way of doing that, because people do that every day. I think he was Protestant, but I'm not sure. This was in the Dallas area, which is a very Southern Baptist part of the country. So so I would guess Southern Baptist, which is very much take this stuff as I give you. This is what you do. This is how it is. Don't question it too much. But it's interesting to like then contrast that with Judaism, in which like one of the holiest things you can do is ask questions and try to come to a better understanding of like what you've been given in like text to understand the universe. It's like this constant work in progress of developing a better understanding and asking questions back and forth, getting at the real meaning of things and adapting it. And I think that it is helpful to think about these things but people look at myths and they're like, oh, these were a bunch of stories. These weren't, like, they were stories, but they also weren't stories, you know? They are stories that had meaning and were just as real to the people who believed them as the stories in the Bible are to the people who believe them. And so this is something that was really interesting to me when we read the book Ceremony by a native writer, where a character was kind of connecting with his native faith, and was having to practice medicine for the world. And he was doing all of these things with the help of other people who were kind of like who knew more medicine, and not, I'm talking doctor medicine, but like medicine, like holy medicine. And they were all working together, and they were like, you know, using calendars in a certain way that would like heal time. And my classmates were like, this is symbolic. And I was like, I mean, kind of, but also this is someone's faith and you should respect that and take it seriously, just as if we were reading a book and a priest did something and there was a blessing and it was real in the context of the story, that is real, and you respect that in the exact same way that you respect what happens in ceremony as being part of those people's faith traditions, even if it's not your faith tradition. Thanks, Lucy. Yeah. So... And this is actually relevant to tie back to what we're doing here, because, like, I might be like, I feel weird about the fact that you took the myth of Medusa, and that's the one that you chose to do this, like, silly, cute thing with. When it's a story that has to do so much with, like, this really deeply personal pain and loss of power and reclaiming power, and, like, a really fundamental way that's kind of lacking in society, even now. But... like, that's what that story, like, that's, like, the meaning that I've heard many people have, but that doesn't mean it's a story for everyone, and that doesn't mean that was what the meaning of the story was back at any point in Greek history. And even then, like, what part of the region were you in? What particular century were you in? Depending on those specifics, your interpretation of these stories would be different. Your versions of these stories would be different. So... there has to be a certain degree of looseness, like almost malleability in your relationship with the, like, holy texts or mythology of your culture, other people's cultures, things like that, just because, like, it is as living and breathing and evolving and changing as anything to do with humans. So, how did we get down this thread again? Oh, man, that's not even lore. But I'm sure anyway. Dusa, yeah. Yeah, so it is complicated. But so I do think that it is really important to remember that these stories that we're playing with, that have these, like this cultural place in, like, Western societies, like, a cultural imagination and memory, these were people's, like, religious figures and holy stories once upon a time. So yeah, some big stuff, I know. And I'm obviously, like, I'm not an expert on these things, but it's something that I've done some reading on. I've done some listening to people. I've done a lot of thinking about it. And I think part of it is knowing that I can't be an expert on this sort of thing unless I were to, like, really dedicate a lot of my life to it, because there is so much to cover and so much to understand. So I'll just stick to stories. It's just stories. Stories are how you create reality. It's how you interpret reality. Nothing reinforced the power of the stories that we tell ourselves to shape our understanding of the world so much as taking a basically philosophy 101 and realizing that these things that are so entrenched in the way I think about myself and the world and everything. Somebody, a couple thousand, whatever years ago, had an idea and put it down there and shared it with other people. And it got worked into our brains and the way, and it got kind of folded into society. And that's just a thing that we just know. But we didn't just know that. Somebody came up with it, and that became the framework by which we understand the world around us. It's fascinating. So cool and interesting. But yeah, so in a future time, people very well may look back on people's beliefs from our current time and be like, so the mythology of those people, and may talk about characters, and who knows how that's going to be interpreted? We don't know. And yes, Blinkspat raises a very good point that also, because there's been a dominant core religion, which of course has a lot of variation within it, that has held power for a pretty long time across a lot of places. Things get filtered through that. So, yeah. And then you can draw direct parallels, because a new religion doesn't arise in a vacuum. It comes from the world around it as it comes to be. So it will draw inspiration and take bits and pieces from, which is why you can be like, oh, it's another sun god. There's all these other stories, all these other pantheons, these other, belief systems, faith traditions, whatever word you want to use to describe them, that all have a central sun god. They have things in common. That's probably where this one came from. It's fascinating stuff. But that doesn't mean that they don't mean, or that they don't matter and they're not real. It's just you have to change the way you think about what reality is when it comes to the reality of a story. Because a story may not literally be what happened, but it can still be truth, if that makes sense. And the rigidity of how we expect truth and story to be separate, that's a relatively recent phenomenon. Even if you go to the medieval era, part of why it's well, did they really think that monsters were attacking people? Well, they kind of knew, they kind of didn't know, and it became the story. And when even reading what they wrote out as history in previous eras, history kind of takes on a fantastical level because truth and story, they're malleable. This it must be exactly 100%. We must be able to scientifically track it and compare it and things, which is what our ideal is, not the execution of how we share history. Obviously, there's a lot of bias and intentionality that goes into how history is written down and told and how the story is framed. But in theory, we have we put truth on a pedestal in a way that is not a universal moral superiority. It's not universally in all times and all eras and all everything the way to do things. It's just what this particular era that we're in now and the dominant Western culture believes. So yeah, there's interesting stuff there. Do you see why are you dicing so many onions? Do the dead onions? Look at them. They've got little sous chef hats. Oh, this one didn't like the fact that I walked into them. I'm sorry. Hi, chef. Oh man, there's some fish. Oh, I guess yeah. His eternal punishment is cutting onions and crying a lot, huh? Let's go visit. So they don't seem to like it when I run through them. Hello, big friend. Oh.
Greetings, broker.
Oh, I can trade things that I don't want for other things. Used to permanently go stronger. Special deal of some sort once per attempt. I don't have enough things to do this. The rich and dead yet cling to shiny baubles and the riches of the god of the dead's domain. Cool. Well, that's good to know. I can do that. Do do do. Do 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 do. Hold on. I gotta go look and see. I think, yeah. You got the Employee of the Month award, friend. This one's happy to be around him. That's cute. All right, I guess we should go talk to Dad.
Well, that was quick. What news, boy? Ready to give up or no?
Nope.
You'd like that, wouldn't you? Lucky I've got other family who believe in me.
Ha.
Be careful whom you give your trust. My brothers frolic on Olympus while we work, while I work. You're just like them. No wonder they like you.
Oh, so you're gonna say that the reason why you treat your son badly is because you have to work really hard. There are probably actually solutions to this. Well, I'm glad to know that Zagreus does have family that loves him, as far as we can tell. Maybe. I don't know. Does Nyx love? I don't know. The whole thing is...
I can do better.
Ah, no, I can't. Sorry. Oh, hello, friend.
Skelly. Hey. Don't suppose I can talk you into fighting back this time?
Not a chance, boyo. I'm paid to take it, not to dish it out. Now give it to me.
Oh my god, Skelly.
Okay.
Skelly's cute. What's this way? Oh, look at that.
I can do this. First get past the wretched shades of Tartarus. Easier said than done. And doubtless I'll be running into Meg. The River of Flame ought to be just beyond. Find a way up to Elysium from there, and after that... Alright, let's give it another shot.
I like that I can come and brood out here. Alright, Skelly. Alright. No. You gotta give that back. You gotta give that back. I don't really like the bow. I want to use the sword again, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try the bow again. Oh man, God, the music is so good.
You found me, Artemis.
Yes! My favorite. I'll give her a boon.
How'd you get your hands on a nice bow like that? You take good care of Coronach for me, so I can try it too once you're up here.
That's just really cute. Oh man, I love that. I love that. I love that. I wonder then if the likelihood of getting certain boons depends on what weapon you have. Okay. Cast. Dash strike. Special. Let's do that. I don't remember which one.
Artemis, guide my hand.
Was that all of them? Hello! Just hanging out by the river. Oh, there's a thing I can look at. I'm gonna look at it.
Each time the prince delves back into the underworld, its ever-shifting chambers realign to frustrate his attempts to perhaps map it out.
Oh, amazing.
Built to ensure no one gets out. We'll see about that.
That's right! Okay, hold on. I'm just trying to smash the pillars, do you mind, game? Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Is this the special? I don't know. Oh, this is the AoE. Okay. Let's see. Oh my god.
Who dies first?
Hopefully not me. Oh, so much drama. The slow-mo. Incredible. Did you see also he like paused holding the bow? Okay, we gotta smash things here. Okay, so there we've got Karen or Centaur Heart. I think we want Centaur Heart. All right. Where are you? Oh, it's you guys. Oh, I don't like you. Oh, I don't like you. Oh, this is gonna be hard. Oh, shoot. It's gonna be hard without a dash. Oh, jeez. Without a dash that does damage, I mean. Okay, hold on. Do we have options? We have the options of... I think this one is... This one is permanent, like, life changes. And this one is key. Let's go this way. Although it can turn a key into nectar. Oh, geez. You're fast. Okay. Whew, that did a lot more damage than I expected. Ooh, okay, I'm getting backstab. I need to remember that I can backstab. Ah! Okay. Alright, I'm beginning to make some sense of how this game works, at least. Alright, so we're gonna level up, I guess, the only thing we've got. Oh, got greedy there.
Surprise.
Oof. Oh, jeez. Jeez, 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 no, get out of there. Okay. Ah. Woo!
For them.
That didn't go so well for me, but
Enough to eat.
all right. Wise, special. Okay. Cool. Oh, I can buy a thing. What can I buy? Oh, I can... I don't have tons of money here. No. Talos. Use the Talos principle. Sorry, I've completely missed missed what chat's been talking about. Yeah, this is the first roguelike I've ever played. I don't like roguelikes in general. Because I am motivated by progression, story, characters, and those aren't usually things you get in roguelikes. Oh shoot, no! Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez, no! Oh jeez.
Gemstones.
Oh! Oh, okay. Oh, look! Poseidon, oh, this sure did explode, didn't it? I wonder how that could possibly have happened. Ha! Alright, let's do this. Uncle?
You lads again, huh?
Ah! Ah. Okay, let's see if I can remember my buttons. I've forgotten my buttons. Oh geez. Forgot my buttons. But I can remember the run button even when nothing else is. Oh. No? Oh jeez, that was lazy or something. Clumsy, 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 clumsy.
That's what you get.
Okay. All right.
There's your feud against my
Crusty.
elder brother lately. Good?
Crustaceans.
Hades, he is disagreeable with all of us, not just with you. So don't you take it personal and stick with me.
Yeah, he does kind of seem like he's a bit of a surfer. That's funny. And cute. Okay, cast. Dash. Damages foes. I want that.
Poseidon's strength.
Okay, let's see if I can try not to die. Oh, but I do have one more try.
Oh no.
Oh, this isn't good.
Tolerated your impudence for long enough.
Dad. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus. Oh, right. My dash does damage now. Okay. Cool. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna die, though, if I'm not careful.
At least I'm picking up some coin.
That's true. Ah.
You made it.
Jeez. No! I was so close.
No.
Enough.
Well, that could certainly have gone better. Hydrolite. Got a little bit more money. Let's see. I should have been able to do it. I was really close. Alright, let's see. Honestly, I feel like this would be really useful. So we're gonna do that. Okay. Let's go get some more centaur heart, because that makes you have more max HPs. Okay. I've forgotten how to play the game! Oh, jeez! That would have been bad.
Vitality.
Okay. Cool. Buttons. I'm not good at them. But... Oh. Okay. Do I want permanent stat boosty stuff? Or buy stuff? Home renovations, I think. Oh my god, are you serious? Probably making some really ridiculous faces, sorry.
Earning my keep.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, no, there is something really nice about the fact that, like, I'm like, even if I lose, I'm gonna see, there's like a little like thing in the corner there. It's like even if I die, there's not gonna be punishment, and it's not gonna be frustrating because I'm just gonna get more stuff story wise. Because like even if like a game knows that you're gonna die and you start over and over, and like I don't get super massively frustrated with games super easily. It's not to say I never get frustrated with games. I do sometimes. But I if I were looping through with a game that was a regular game where the only reward is that now you have more stuff to do more better, I would lose interest very quickly. Like, I do not have the motivation focus of I want to be better. I'm going to do better this time than I did last time. Like, that doesn't motivate me. But in this case, I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to try to do stuff and I'm going to see incremental improvements in like my stats and things like that. And also, you know, decorate home and do cool stuff there and pet my dog. But also, like, I'm going to get more interactions and more character bits and stuff. So I'm going to get the thing that I'm most motivated by. So I don't get stressed out so much if I die.
Which path?
This one, because it has a 2, and I don't know what that does, so we're going to do that. We're going to see what happens. Okay, see if I can remember the buttons. Okay. Yeah, I want you off the map first.
The gods want me to choose.
Maybe I don't like this. Hold on. I'm going to get rid of these. I mean...
I'd say you made the right decision there.
I'd say so. Attack does more damage. Yeah, but these aren't the gods directly involved with the Trojan War so much. There's some Poseidon, but Artemis is like not involved with that one, I don't believe. Athena got very involved in that one. Well, no, it was Athena versus Poseidon, right? Who else was involved with that? Okay, because it was Poseidon, because that's part of why Odysseus started off on a bad foot with Poseidon, and then it got worse because, well, couldn't keep his mouth shut. But I think, oh, the choose between gods thing. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Man. I mean, Aphrodite was the one who made Helen fall in love with Paris and that whole shenanigans. But I'm trying to remember who all was involved. Because the Odyssey specifically winds up being a lot of Athena versus Poseidon. And Athena's like, okay, I really don't want you to stop sassing, but could you maybe try? I can only do so much if you keep messing with him. It's just great. It's good stuff. Yeah. Yes, it was Athena, Aphrodite, and Hera. Yes. I'll make you wise. I'll give you the love of a beautiful woman. Or what was Hera's? I don't remember. Okay, hold on. Phone near it is marked. I don't know what that is, but that sounds like something that my character Celia, my archer character from the Suikoden tabletop RPG that I played in, she would have done something like that. Okay, Hera would make him a king. Okay. See, he's not gonna pick that. Teenage boy. Teenagers are like, no. Any damage you dealt has a chance to be critical. No. Let's do this. This one sounds good. Oh, do I have to fight him?
What you have just done is tantamount to spitting in my face. Let me remind you then, the ocean can spit back.
Okay, so is this playful or is he actually mad at me?
Don't be mad, Uncle.
Oh, he sounds nervous.
Now he's angry.
Oh, geez. Oh, he's doing stuff to the arena. I'm gonna die. So, like, my understanding of the Greek myths and the Greek gods says that this is very in keeping with what I would actually expect from them. Oh, jeez, I'm gonna die. But this is very interesting. Oh, jeez, 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 oh, jeez.
How embarrassing.
Oh my god. Amazing. So, he just laughs. So there's two things that could be going on there. It could be that it is a playful battle. Oh, you chose the wrong one. I'm gonna get you. Or it could be like, I'm actually legitimately offended that you didn't choose me because I have the emotional maturity of a frog. That's probably unfair to frogs. Oh, look! Based on my understanding of the Greek deities, I'm inclined to say that it would be more accurate to go with the latter route. No, I do not want the answer. I'm going to play the game and the game will give me the answer. Oh, man.
Oh, hey there, Medusa. How's your endless toil treating you?
There's like sparkly flowers.
Mr. Hypnos, do you maybe think that you could, keep an eye on the procession line before Lord Hades, like you were supposed to?
She's really adorable.
Oh, that's no problem. I can definitely do that. I'll just add it to the list.
Good, then. Glad we had the chance to chat. Now, maybe get some sleep or something. You look pretty beat.
Oh my god, she's really cute.
Get on it, Hypnos.
Oh, he's gonna gloat. Whatever. You're not. Nope. I'm not talking to you, Dad.
Your enemy is not the wretched dead, and not your father, lad. It is the underworld itself. It has been fashioned to prevent escape. You must have seen by now how all the chambers seem to rearrange themselves.
The underworld itself, my enemy. I'll do my best anticipating its surprises, sir.
Oh my god. Did you have a little crush on your teacher, Zagreus? There's a little, like, extra warmth in his voice when he talks to him. Puppy, 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 puppy!
Hey, boy. Just as long as one of your three heads enjoys these pets.
That's the head that likes the pet. The other head likes to sniff. Oh my gosh. It's a good, cute doggy. Okay.
Cerberus lies as ever at the foot of his Lord Master's throne.
His work desk, really.
Be good, boy.
Maybe we just need to get... I think we just need to take a family vacation. I'm sure the underworld would understand. It's feasted on no short supply of interlopers to the underworld. Aww. One of the sole sources of comfort for the host's grim master. That is interesting. Because, like, are they going to humanize Hades? We'll see. He's been the bad guy. Maybe it's more complicated than it seems. Splendid house. Do the cleaning. Aww. Skelly. Such interesting figures. Achilles. Okay. Back when the six elder gods sealed the Titans in the deepest recesses of Tartarus, blade helped in their success. Poseidon brandished the blade before he opted for the trident. Huh. Oh, it's generally not a good thing when your weapon yearns for bloodshed. Just generally. Okay, fine, Dad.
He's back already, Cerberus. Just as I indicated.
I'm standing right here, Father.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry he disturbed your rest again.
Oh my god.
You've done a good job. The realm is well defended still to the high standard that you set.
So you notice he gives the dog a hard time to get to Zagreus. But then he gives the dog attention to get to Zagreus. It's almost as though the goal here is not to be a good dog owner or a responsible lord of the underworld, but instead to get to Zagreus. Hello, renovators. How are we doing?
That's a lot of gemstones.
Yeah, I don't think I have much right now. Oh, I want that. I think I'll do that.
Let's go with this. Should make a nice enough addition to my chambers.
Not that...
Senseless change.
Ha! Whatever, Dad. Oh my god. Zagreus, if you get a wall scroll of your sexy teacher and put it on your wall. Don't do that. Don't do that, Zagreus. Okay. I feel like this deep cleaning. I wonder if this is a thing you have to keep doing regularly as he keeps destroying things regularly. Alright. Urns of Wealth? Oh, okay. Alright. Bye, Lucy. Oh, shoot. It's after 10. I did not even notice. Okay, so he points out that Nyx isn't here. I'm going to go in here. Take a look. Oh, hello.
The lounging area within the House of Hades is a dismal place to be. in spite of its intended purpose to enliven the house's grim inhabitants.
It's better than nothing.
I really want to know how Persephone fits into all of this.
Something smells good.
Oh. Like, he's generally pretty sweet to most anyone who isn't his dad. Like, he seems like he's actually got a very sweet temperament overall. Like, some sass, but sass is not...
What's for sale?
Okay, so hold on. Does this mean that I trade 2 keys to get gemstones or 5 keys to get nectar? Or 10 keys, 10 monies to get a key? Okay. I will renovate this place. Yeah, he's not an edgy boy, which is nice. He's definitely a sassy boy, but frankly, so I don't know. I don't remember if Bastion was sassy or not.
Don't you have someplace else to be?
There's typically sass in their games, I feel. Alright, so I'll go into my room. Oh! Renovate. Shall we do it? It does renovate.
More decor.
Oh, there's my scrying pool. Examine.
As many chances as it takes.
A beautifully decorated, subtly enchanted ball containing traces of the hapless prince's past attempts to flee the underworld now accents a particularly cluttered corner of his room.
Must you sass his... Okay, so he sasses his dad and the narrator sasses him. It's great.
Always wanted my own scrying pool.
Ooh. Ooh. Yes. Or do I sit and wait till I can do this? I don't think I need the double. Like, I don't think that makes sense. Do I want to do from behind? Do I want to do get more health? Bum 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 bum. I don't know. I'm being really indecisive here. Let's go with this. Oh, it's at max. Okay, well that takes care of that. All right.
I think that should do it.
Do you see this night sky through there? I wonder if he was like, mirror, mirror on the wall, Mom, get me out of here. And Nick's just like, all right, honey.
I'm wide awake.
Pretty sure that's not how it would go. It's not that messy, really. It's like a little kind of like got like some piles, but like not messy. Thanks, Chrono.
It's never bedtime here.
And yet you have a bed. Interesting. Okay. Oh, I guess I should probably like leave and come back so that I can save. I think he said something about I'll sleep well when I'm dead. Look at the lake. Every step I take, the ground lights up under my feet. That's so interesting. What a cool visual effect. I will try not to read into that as like, maybe that's just because he's Hades' son and maybe Hades does that too. I don't know. Why would he do that when fire and brimstone isn't actually specifically a Hades thing? I don't know. But it doesn't seem like it's a Nyx thing, so who knows? But, alright, I went a bit over, which I think is understandable given that I started a bit late because Sophie was missing. But all is well. Everything is good on the Sophie front. Sophie probably wants me to cuddle her instead of playing. But yeah, thank you all for joining me for this. I feel like we'll see how it goes because I'll probably need to remember how to play every time I pick it up, to a certain degree anyway. Yeah, no, this has been fun. It's really fun gameplay wise. Like, I can't tell if I'm doing well or badly, and it doesn't really matter if I'm doing well or badly because like I'm having fun exploring new things. God, I wonder if like they're gonna mess with things. Like, Persephone has to be in the story. You can't have a Hades story and not have Persephone. I'm stuck on that. Yes, I have a training dummy, which is, I mean, sure, that's part of why he's there. But yeah, I feel like I'm doing all right. I guess I'm going to have to unlock more of those weapons so that I can get the lore. I'm very excited to have my lore book. I'm very excited to have good friend Achilles to provide things with Achilles' insight. Yeah, thank you. I know it's not just game lore. We went on an entire long tangent, but it wasn't unrelevant. Jobber, thank you so much for subscribing, friends. For resubscribing 40 months. Thank you. Too Old for Fandom, I am actually, now that the Nier remake is out, I've been waiting to play Automata until I could play the first one, because apparently they're kind of connected. But now the remake is out, so at some point I will be playing that. We're going to be doing Horizon Zero Dawn on Tuesdays, but maybe after that we'll do Nier. So we'll see. Yeah. Yeah, well, because, like, I have no idea. People are like, how long is Hades going to take you? And I'm like, I have literally no idea. Literally no idea how to even tell. But we're just going to keep going on ahead. I mean, it took me, like, what, a year and a half to beat Dark Souls? So as long as it's faster than that, we're good. Also, I think I missed a lot of time with Dark Souls because that was overlapping with a rough period in my life when I think I missed some streams, which hopefully won't happen this time. But yeah, we'll see how long it takes. We'll see how it goes. We'll also see if I'm like, oh, I'm bored with the gameplay. I just want to push on through the story, which might happen. Or maybe I'm having fun with the gameplay. Who knows? But I don't know that I will necessarily need to be the ultra absolute completionist on it. But this is just my second time playing it ever, so I don't know exactly what that's going to look like. But we will figure it out as we go. And I will get lots of dialogue. If they have staggering quantities of dialogue, we will just experience staggering quantities of dialogue, and I will monologue right back at them. It'll be great. The number of words that will be flowing through this stream will be out of control. Yes, everyone will be staggered. You will have a moment of being unable to defend yourself and will be susceptible to backstab. Oh man, no! If there was an opponent that was weak to and staggered by being talked at, I would be the one to rise to that occasion. Alright, well, if that was a Metal Gear Solid boss gimmick, then I guess we figured out what my Metal Gear Solid thing would be. Oh man, would that count as psychic damage? I don't know. I don't Pokemon. Oh my goodness. Whew. Oh, talking at Seymour? I mean, there are some fights that you talk at them and it lowers their defense and things like that, but yeah. I don't D&D either, unfortunately. Right, streams. So, Hades, Thursdays, foreseeable future, yes. Tuesdays, Suikoden 2 until we finish that, then Horizon Zero Dawn. Wednesdays, we're starting Stormblood next week because I finished the end of the Heavensward, post-Heavensward content this week, yesterday. This Saturday, if you're still here, I'm having a baking stream at 12:30, chaos baking. No recipes, no plans. You get to vote on ingredients. We'd come up with a thing and I bake it. It'll be great. I would be a bard or a red mage. Yes, that actually I went off on that in a very. I went on a long tangent about why I am a red mage in real life. yesterday before I did a red mage quest in Final Fantasy XIV. So yes, bards and red mages are almost the same. So yes, that would be my class. I have a giant sweet tooth too. Hopefully not strawberry cornbread, the cornberry cake. Hopefully not. We'll see what happens. We'll see what people vote on. I picked up a few ingredients. So it'll be an adventure. So tune in if you're free Saturday afternoon. Note that it will not be at noon. It will be at 12:30 because I need that extra time to probably eat lunch and make sure that my kitchen is presentable. Okay, Kalar. Well, if you need to take it easy on Saturday, by all means, take it easy on Saturday because getting your vaccination is a very exciting thing, and I'm looking forward to the day when that can be me. Yeah. Well, thank you all so much for joining and for sticking around for the post-amble, because there's a preamble. Can there be a post-amble? I don't know. But don't forget to join the Discord if you want to, and you can join the spoiler chat there. And then also we have our social medias where I will be posting updates about things and how things are going. So yeah, thank you so much. This has been fun, and I will keep playing it and see what happens. So yeah, take care of yourselves. Be good. Stay safe. Give yourself some love, and I will see you all at a later date.